Hey, this is ThinkerThunker, and this is the most impressive Bigfoot footage ever. Or at least that's the title of the clip. I'm not so sure about that, but it is at least interesting. Stick around, we're going to take a closer look. And you appear to see some flexing muscles, but I've obviously zoomed in. I've tried to enhance this a bit, and in doing so, it looks more pixelated. And then, of course, Bigfoot Evidence, they had to plaster their logo on it, which means they had to re-render this before they uploaded it. So we lost probably some resolution there. And then, of course, but walking off, we see 1, 2, 3, 4 big lumbering steps, and then it's gone. And also we see it turn off to its right there, so we get to see a profile and the pointed head. But as for scale, there's really nothing. We might be seeing a tree over here, but we have no idea how big, how tall. We see no gear, nothing that would help us out on scale. But luckily, that night, the camera also caught this. 2 of the campers walking off in what looks like the same direction. And then if I superimpose the 2 clips and scale them down to the same size, get everything lined up, we get this, which makes the big furry guy look to be about 8 foot tall or bigger. And if you're thinking not so fast, the 2 dudes here on the right, they might be 30, 40, 50 feet back there. That's why they look half the size. I don't think so, because notice again how the camera's not really picking up any trees or anything else in the background. And that's because its automatic exposure was incorrectly firing off the inside of the tent, which it would because that was the nearest thing to it, making everything outside the tent register as practically black, which is why these characters are so dark. And which is why I believe if these 2 were further back there, we probably wouldn't be seeing them at all. And that tells me that all 3 subjects were about the same relative distance from the camera. And if you think it's CGI, it's not. It just looks weird because it's infrared.